tired of missing chances in VSA? Do you feel like the goalkeeper saves everything you throw at him? What if I told you there's a way to score every time and dominate your opponents? In this video, I'll show you proven tips and tricks for scoring consistently in VSA. From finishing techniques to creating the perfect shot, you'll learn how to beat the goalkeeper and improve your VSA game. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll never waste a chance again. In this video, we are going to talk about tips and tricks in VSA mode, the best formations to choose to dominate your opponent, the best players to choose for every formation, the best finishing techniques, selecting the best time to play for maximum focus, skill moves to use for fast and clean dribbling, and not least, I'm going to show you how to score every chance in VSA, so don't forget to subscribe for more interesting FC Mobile videos. Now I'll introduce you to the versus attack mode. This is an exciting game mode in FC Mobile where you face off against real players in quick, high-intensity matches. In VSA, you get a set number of attacking opportunities, and it's up to you to make every shot count. Speed, precision, and decision-making are key as you race to score goals, manage your chances, and beat your opponent's defense. Every match is a strategic battle to see who can score the most goals within the time limit, perfect for players who thrive in fast-paced, skill-based competitions. Point number 1, before even thinking about scoring, you need the right setup. A good formation makes all the difference in creating high quality chances. The best formations that I recommend for VSA are the balanced formations. These provide the perfect control both in attack and defense. Formations like all kinds of 4-3-3, 4-2-4, 4-2-2-2-2 with wingers in cam spots, 4-4-2 at same. In general, all the formations with minimum one striker and wingers. But you have to keep in mind to reach the highest OVR possible. Point number 2, after choosing the right formations that fit best your playstyle, you have to keep in mind which are the best players to choose for every position. Let's start with the most important position, the left winger. This player is going to help you the most in scoring goals and playmaking. You will use the LW in almost all the attack phases, so for this reason, the best option to choose will be a 5-weak foot with high stats and speed, shooting, and dribbling. For my team, I buy Ginola from the market, and I trained him to the max because he meets all the conditions previously mentioned, and in my opinion, he's best LW in game right now. Here you can also choose Nico Williams, Son, or top tier 4 weak foot players with high shooting stats like Mbappe or Eto'o. Next, the right winger. In this position, I like to choose a more technique player with high dribbling and passing stats like Messi. I know he's not affordable for everyone, but he's the best. With Messi, I dribble and pass the ball in the box for my strikers. As RW, I advise you to choose at least a left-footed player. You have options like Bale, Salah, Yamal, and Rafinha. If they are too expensive, you can take a look at their cheapest options. Now in the striker position, it is best to have a 5 weak foot player because you are going to be able to shoot from any position, which is a must in VSA. If you don't possess this kind of player, I recommend a strong and agile ST with high shooting stats and finesse shot traits. In my team, I have both types of strikers. Cruyff, it's a great playmaker and an exceptional finisher. He has insane agility and his dribbling is great. Farai is the most complete striker with amazing attributes. And Mbappe, it's the powerful type of striker. His physicality makes him go through the opponent defense very easy, and the power of his shots help him score many goals from outside the box. If you are playing a single striker formation, the best players to choose from are R9 Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, Mbappe, Van Basten, and Eusebio. But if you play with 2 strikers, you can also get Kvaratskhelia, Cruyff, Son, Gyökeres, and Van Persie. If you don't afford this players in the market, you can find very good and cheap player with 5 weak foot and high shooting stats like Dalglish, Isak, and Zardes. Now let's get into the midfield positions. Here I don't recommend using formations with CDM because they have low shooting stats, and this is not good. Here, if you choose a formation with 2 cam or LMRM, I highly recommend using LW and RW in that position because they have dexterity points and the speed is crucial in VSA mode. For the CM position, best players should have high shooting stats and decent passing. In some of the chances, the CM will start with the ball, and the best option is to run and finesse with him from outside the box. Great options are Madhouse, Bellingham, Toure, or you can use like me a cam in CM position. This will help you to score more goals. In the defensive line, your right ball has a very important role. He is first who defends the box. The RB with LB needs high pace and defense. Sometimes they will be in your attack phase, and high crossing stats will help you score easier. As you can see, I use Carlos Alberto and Zambrotta. They are very good choices for both attack and defense. Another's recommendations are Walker, Cafu, and Macon for the RB, and Theo Hernandez, Roberto Carlos, and Acuna. For the cheapest one, check conditions previously mentioned and the strong foot on the side with the net. For the center back position, you don't need anything special, just a solid center back with decent height and good physicality. If the CB has high speed, it's going to be much better because sometimes they need to catch the attackers from behind. And finally, the goalkeeper is going to be your saver. If he saves more shots, you'll win more matches. So the most important thing you have to keep in mind when you bring a GK into your team is his height. I don't recommend any GK under 195 centimeters, minimum 193 centimeters like Buffon. Second most important stats for VSA are his positioning and reflexes. That's are going to help him to be always in the best position and catch the ball faster. The best GK in the game right now are Petr Cech, Van der Sar, Courtois, Buffon, Casillas, and Donnarumma. So choose wisely the players for your team because that will affect drastically your gameplay and the win rate. Point number 3, in FC Mobile, we have 4 types of shoot and 6 types of passes. Talking about passes, we have lob through passes, which I don't recommend in this mode. Is better for you to keep the ball on the field, and which can be very powerful if it's used correctly. The pass button contains 4 types of passes, and the normal pass is when you simply press the most efficient button. So we have lob pass and lob driven pass, which are going to make you lose the ball very easily. Pass and go, what makes your player who passed the ball to do a run in an attacking position. But instead of this pass, I recommend to use trigger run because it's more efficient, and not least the low driven pass, which used to be the most OP before the update, but now is harder to use it in some situations because can be very unpredictable, but still best pass to use in most of the chances in VSA. The pass is quick and can lead to a goal very easy. Moreover, in terms of shooting, best one in FC Mobile is the finesse shot. This shot is a nightmare for all goalkeepers. The second effective shoot is normal. Just press the shoot button for the right amount of time depending on your distance from the net, and if you are in the right angle for a normal shoot, 100% you'll score. The next one is the power shot. I don't recommend it just in the first phase of the match. If you are alone on the field and the 3 opponent defenders are chasing, then is the only time when I use it because to dribble all 3 defenders for the goal is very hard and make you lose precious time. And finally, the chip shot is not suggested in VSA and ineffective in the same time, so try to use the finesse shot for the most of your shots and you'll score all the phases. Point number 4, the best skill moves to use don't exist, but I can relate to which are the most powerful and effective to use. The skill moves that I used were Roulette, which is an assigned skill move for most of my players, Step Over and Exit, which gives you a nice speed boost to let behind any opponent. Moreover, we have Lane Change, which this the most used skill move by all VSA, as you will see later on the video. Heel to heel flick, which helps you to pass any defender faster, but I recommend to use this one as less as you can. And not least, we have Drag Back Spin. That's is very good to use when many defenders charge on you in the same time. Point number 5, want to win more VSA matches in FC Mobile? Timing matters. Let's talk about the best time to play VSA for the best results. VSA is fast-paced and every second counts. So when should you play? Here are 4 key factors to keep in mind. Play when you're alone and focused. Distractions can cost you goals. Play when you have no interruptions, no calls, no noise, just full focus. Avoid stress and fatigue. If you're tired or frustrated, you'll make mistakes. Play when you're relaxed and ready to think fast. Choose low traffic hours. Playing when fewer people are online may give you better matchmaking. Try early mornings or late nights. Play when your internet connection is stable. A bad connection can ruin your VSA match. Play when your Wi-Fi or data is strong to avoid lag and delay. Next point, and the most important one, are how actually you can score every chance. So let's get into it. First, you need to understand the chances and all about them. Here in VSA, we have 4 types of chances. 1, great chance. The best type of chance, usually a 1 versus 1 with the goalkeeper or an easy tap in, almost guaranteed to score if executed well. 2, good chance. A decent attacking opportunity, often inside the penalty box, but with some defenders around. 3, basic chance. A more difficult chance, often starting further from the goal or with defensive pressure, requires good dribbling, passing or skill moves to create a goal. And 4. Counter chance. A defensive situation where your opponent gets an attack instead of you. This happens if you lose possession too often or if your team's OVR is lower than your opponent's. The last one is a very rare chance, so we'll get over it. In VSA mode and FC Mobile, the chance distribution depends on the difference in team OVR between you and your opponent. Here's how it typically works. Basic chance distribution. Higher OVR than opponent, more great and good chances. Lower OVR than opponent, more basic chances and counter chances. Similar OVR, a balanced mix of great, good, and basic chances. Now I'll explain you how to score every particular chance. The great chances I don't needs any explanation. Once the phase it started, you run closer in the box and finesse it in with medium power. Here I don't suggest passing the ball to a player near the post because the GK can rush you and intercept it very easy. Next, I show you how to score the chances from the start of the match. First run to the defense, through ball to the right, run again, next fake shot and finesse it in. Second, run to the defender lane change to get past him and normal shot with medium power. Third, best option here is to try a power shot. Now let's dive in the good chances, through ball in the box and finesse it in. Pass to the striker and finesse it in with power. Run closer, through ball in the box and finesse it in with the first touch. Through ball at the free player, take a touch and finesse it in. Run with the CM to the box and finesse it in with power. Here it's same, but you start from another position. Through ball for the LW run, don't rush. Take a touch and finesse it in. Wait for the ST to make the run. Through ball and finesse it in with low power. Through ball in the box and finesse with first touch and low power. Pass to the free player and finesse it in with almost maximum power. Run with the ST lane change and finesse it in the near post. Run with the CM and finesse from thigh angle. Here it's same but from the other side. The most common phase from another angle. Through ball to the box and finesse it with power. Dribble the defenders and finesse from distance with max power. Roulette besides the defender and normal shot with medium power. Here it's same but with lane change. Pass in the box roulette and finesse it in. Through ball for LW run, take a touch and finesse it in. Short through ball in the box and finesse it in. The last ones are the basic chances. Here are two types which are very similar. 1. Go besides first defender with lane change. After you step over and exit and run for the goal, shot to the far corner with normal shot and power. 2. Lane change besides first defender, run for the goal and shot with power. Now at the end of the video, I'm going to relate to you another more tips and tricks than you have seen until now. Tip number 1, master first touch shooting. When receiving the ball, take a first time shot instead of stopping. Saves time and increases goal scoring chances. Tip number 2, always aim for the far post. Shooting across the goalkeeper is more effective than near post shots. Works best for finesse and low driven shots. Tip number 3, use through balls instead of short passes. Through passes, put your attackers in better goal scoring positions. Avoid passing backward, always move forward quickly. Tip number 4, don't hold sprint while shooting. If you sprint while shooting, accuracy decreases. Release the sprint button just before shooting for better control. Tip number 5, upgrade your team's chemistry and OVR. Higher OVR gives better chances in VSA matchmaking. Chemistry helps players move and shoot more effectively. Tip number 6, use fake shots to create space. Swipe left on the shot button to perform a fake shot. Works well in tight spaces to get past defenders before shooting. Tip number 7, train and rank up your key players. A fully trained player performs much better than a base version. Ranking up players increases their OVR, giving you a better team advantage. Tip number 8, don't waste time passing in midfield. VSA is all about speed. Pass the ball forward as quickly as possible. Avoid sideways or backward passing. Every second counts. Tip number 9, always check your player's strong foot. Avoid shooting with your player's weak foot unless they have a 5-star weak foot. Example, Salah, left foot. Shoot from the right side for better accuracy. Tip number 10, play VSA when the opponent quality is lower. Avoid peak hours, evenings when high OVR players are active. Try playing early morning or late at night for easier matchmaking. And that's it, all I know.